Hello guys, how are you doing? Are you preparing for the interview? If it's so, listen up and listen attentively. I have about 2 to 3 things, very important things that I want to talk about the DV Lottery interview, especially you that are about to go to the interview. This video is also very important to everyone that is a prospective winner of the DV Lottery program, because this will help you in the DV Lottery interview preparation as well as during the interview. There are many videos in the internet explaining how to become successful during the DV Lottery interview. So I'll just handle some few, but later on we might come back and discuss even much more. The first thing that I would like to mention, and this is kind of a reminder, is that as you are preparing for this crucial interview, you must understand that the document part, gathering enough document, that is very important. Get whichever document you had in your DS260 form. Any information that you filled on your DS260 form, get a document that affirms that proves that information. That one has been talked time and again, over and over again. So pay keen attention to the preparation and organization of the documents. And then, apart from that, note that the DV Lottery interview is not as hard as you take it. And I'm saying this because I have had winners that have really bothered me. And it's just because of simple things. I try to tell you guys that DV Lottery interview is not an interview to cause panic. It is an interview just trying to assure that the information that you provided to the United States government by you applying for the diversity visa is truthful and as it should be. That simply. And this is because they will ask questions just around the information you provided inside the DS260 form. If, for example, you filled as single, they want to know for sure, are you single? They will look for information about you to understand, are you really single or not? And that is the question that they might ask you, that you might find being asked. If you applied as married, they want to prove, is it true that you're married? Who is your spouse? If you have kids, are the kids as they have been indicated, or do you have others that you've not included? Just straightforward, directly from the DS260 form. Nothing to panic about. You know of all the information that regards you. It will ask you about the education. And if you filled about some travel history, they just want to delve into the travels to know how you did it. Did you fill them correctly? Just the information around the DS260 form. It's nothing to cause any panic. So for those guys bothering me because they are panicking about the interview, you should not panic at all. And to avoid this, let me give you 2 tips. The first one is ensure before you even come close to your interview, watch diversity visa interview experiences, as many as you can, and see the simple questions that they were asked. They were geared simply towards ensuring that the information provided is truthful. Nothing more. So go through a lot of interview experiences, either by watching or by reading. They are all over in the internet. Even if you join the groups, the social group, you'll find interview experiences over there. So go through those interview experiences, as many as you can. That is the first tip. And the second tip to prevent panic during the preparation for the DV lottery interview is by you going all over again through the DS260 form that you filled. And I mean it. You are likely to forget some of the information that you filled in your DS260 form. So it is highly advisable, and this is what I'm telling you. Try and go through every page of your DS260 form. Get the exact information that you filled. This will help you get all the minor information that you filled to help you answer the questions without hesitating, without raising doubts with the consular officer. So go over the DS260 form. If you filled about the travel history, country by country or city by city, take that information as accurate as you had filled. Know the dates, the time, the period you are in that foreign country. Such information. Know about everything that regards your work history, just as you said. Know everything that pertains your education, as you indicated. Get these minor things that you filled about by going through the DS260 form. So remind yourself of the information. And this has happened before. A friend of mine could not remember the places he visited right from the age of 16 years, as he had filled on the DS260 form. And he had to go through them all over again so that he might remember everything that he had listed in the DS260 form. So for you to answer the questions perfectly, because the questions are always based on the DS260 form information, go through the DS260 form. And finally, and not the least, remember that you must be as simple as you can. Just be straightforward. Answer the questions as they have been asked. Don't try to explain nothing that is irrelevant. Don't try to convince. It's not about convincing. It's about giving the information right. Just answer as you have been asked. Being truthful is the key. And if you provided correct information about yourself on the DS260 form, it is so hard to forget the information about yourself. So go through the DS260 form and ensure that you have a successful DV lottery interview. So those are just some few points I wanted to touch on, and I know that you've gotten information. So don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe if you have not. This is the place to be, and let's meet in the next video.